Alright, so we're going to be asked. Oh, I didn't have my microphone on that whole time. Well, isn't that a shame? Okay, let's start the beginning all over. This is Horoscope. We're going to be asked a series of questions, and I have to answer them truthfully. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them with truth, even if it's hard to face. We all want positive outcome, we don't always get what we want. What you'll find here may be disturbing. The truths you uncover, do you want the truth? If sure, then continue. The process is very simple in theory, just answer a long series of questions. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. As long as the answers you provide to the questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Interesting. Call it natural intuition, a sixth sense, if you will. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain working as a defense mechanism. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you are willing to participate, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Most likely information that you could regret learning. Oh, it's getting exciting. We're going to learn something about myself. Are you afraid of the dark? No. How do I answer? Okay, there we go. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? Yes. Do you ever feel alone even when in a crowd? Yeah. If you knew the date of your best friend's death, would you tell them? Oh. Questions are already getting tricky. If I knew the date of my best friend's death, would I tell them? Would they want to know? I don't think they would want to know, so no, I wouldn't tell them. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you uncomfortable in deep, open water? No. If you could give up your friends to become rich and famous, would you? No. If you looked into a crystal ball and saw that the love of your life was going to hurt you badly, would you leave them? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be courageous? Nah. Would you consider yourself to be shallow? No. Do you fear the unknown? No. Does answering a ringing phone give you anxiety? Yes. I hate phones. If you found a suitcase full of money, would you keep it? These questions could get me in trouble. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I probably would. Does the name John mean anything to you? Yeah, actually it does. Would you consider yourself to be a maniac? No, that's manic, not maniac. Manic? Am I manic? No, I'm not manic. Do you get bored easily? Yes. Do you ever take dangerous and unnecessary risk? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a thrill seeker? Yes. When you die, would you like to be cremated? Yes. Would you ever kill an animal under any circumstances? Under any circumstances would I kill an animal? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? No. Are you a jealous person? No. Would you consider yourself to be an apathetic person? Yeah, I would, yeah. Do you like animals more than people? Yes. Are you a virgin? Nope. This is all very interesting. It is interesting. Do you love your mother? Yes, I love her. I almost put no. Is that... Oh, Lord, what does that say? Do you love your father? Yes. Do you enjoy taking long, relaxing walks? No, I hate walking. Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? It is, in fact, one of my favorite holidays. Do you believe in a higher power of any kind? I do, yes. If Satan were watching your every move and you knew it, would you feel uncomfortable? No. That is my higher power, if y'all are wondering. Do you partake in any form of drug activity? Now, I take medication, and this says any form of drug activity. So technically, yes. Do you drink alcohol? Yes. Do you have any sexual fetishes, fantasies that you consider bizarre or uncommon? Yes. Very interesting. It is interesting. I'm not sure I want to post this. Do you thrive under pressure? Yes. If you could end the world with the push of a button, would you do it? No. No, I wouldn't end the world. Do you sometimes hope for the coming of a zombie apocalypse? Yes. Who doesn't? Have you ever killed an animal? Yes. If you had to resort to cannibalism to survive, would you be able to? Yeah, I could do that. Do you like guns? No. Do you like knives or other bladed tools or weaponry? Yes. Do you like blunt objects such as hammers or bats? Not particularly. Do you believe in aliens? I do. Theoretically, if you had the opportunity to go to space on an alien vessel, would you go? Hell yeah, I would go. If you could leave Earth and go to space, never to return again, would you leave? No, I'd want to return. Did you know that over 20% of koala bears have chlamydia? I did not know that. That one wasn't really relevant. I just thought it was interesting. Are you alone right now? I'm alone in my room, but not alone in my house. So how do I answer that? Yeah, okay, I'm alone, yeah. Are you sure? Well, my lizard is here with me. I don't know if he counts. No, I don't get starstruck easily. Have you ever said a prayer? Yes. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Yeah. Do you believe in angels? Yep. Do you believe in demons? Yep. If you knew you could summon a demon, would you do it? Yes. Speaking of demons, have you played other games released by random studios such as The Summoning, The Twins, The Test, or perhaps even Naked News? I'm kind of interested in that Naked News. You really should. They're pretty epic. I'm not biased at all. Alright, now that shameless plug is over, let us continue. If you could travel back in time, would you? Yes. Do you like horror movies? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be evil? No. Would you consider anyone to be evil? Like truly evil? Yeah. 1% of the population are sociopaths, which means that out of 100 people that you've encountered in your life, you've met at least one sociopath. Chances are you speak to a few of them on a daily basis. Did you know that? I kind of knew that, but I didn't know the percentage. So, no. Do you think that you could potentially be a sociopath? I don't think so. I don't fit the criteria. It's better to kill than to be killed. Yes. Do you think that stealing from big corporations is acceptable? Yeah. Maybe I am a sociopath. Are you afraid of anyone in your life? No. Do you enjoy gambling? No, I do not. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. Terrified of spiders. Do you believe in legendary monsters such as Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster? Yeah, I kind of do. Do you believe in vampires? Maybe not the movie kind of vampires, but yeah. Do I believe in I can't pronounce that word, but it's werewolves. I know it's werewolves. I believe in skinwalkers. And those kind of like werewolves, huh? We'll say yes. Do you have an addictive personality? Yes, I do. Do you like to cook? Yes. Would you say that you're a confident person? Yes. Do you think you're physically attractive? Nah, not really. Do you think that you'd make a good romantic partner? Yeah. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? No. Do you suffer from anxiety? Yes, I do. Do you suffer from depression? Yep, take medication for it. Do you exercise daily? Sure do. Do you stay hydrated frequently? No, that I don't do. Are you afraid of drowning? Nope, not afraid of drowning. Are you afraid of a home invasion? Nope. Have you ever broken a bone? Nope. If a killer were in your house, would you run or fight? That's not a yes or no question. How do I answer that? Yes, I guess. If your house was on fire and you could safely get out, but in order to save your family or pets, you'd have to venture back in and sacrifice your life to save theirs, would you do it? Yes. Yes, I would. If you contracted a fatal, incurable disease that only gave you 3 years to live, would you try to pass it on to someone else intentionally? No, why would I do that? If you were being haunted by an evil spirit, would you continue to stay in the house? Probably not. Why would I do that? If I told you that you are currently being haunted by an evil spirit, would you believe me? No, probably not. Is money one of your favorite things? No. Do you like quiet, relaxing music? Nope, sure don't. Do you enjoy loud, aggressive music? Yes. Are you afraid of dolls? No. Once bitten, twice shy. Do you agree with this expression? I don't even understand that expression. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yeah, it could happen. Do you believe in the idea of soulmates? Yes. Have you ever had a one-night stand? Yes. Do you have a sweet tooth? I sure do. Do you enjoy a bit of drama and chaos in life to keep things interesting once in a while? Yeah. Do you like fire? Yeah. Is there anything that you're passionate about in life? Passionate about, huh? These game questions are personal. Is there anything I'm passionate about? Not really, no. Would you consider yourself to be a gentle person? Yeah, I'm gentle. Are you afraid of conflict? No, not afraid of conflict. Have any of these questions made you nervous? I wouldn't say nervous. Are you feeling relaxed? Yes. Do you think anyone hates you? No, no one hates me. Do you hate anyone? No, I don't hate anyone. Are you prone to holding grudges? Nah. Forgive but never forget. Yes. Everything happens for a reason. Do you agree with this statement? Yes. Do you like explosions? I do. Do you enjoy the smell of burning firewood? I sure do. Are you afraid of flying? Yes, terrified of heights. Are you afraid of driving? Nope. Oh, I'm belching. Do you think that war between nations is healthy? Not really. I wouldn't say so, no. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yes. Do you ever dream about being chased? Yeah, that's a popular dream, yeah. Do you ever dream about hurting someone else? It's happened, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? No, I'm not violent. If I were to tell you that hell was coming for you, would you know what I meant? No. If your answers to these questions could supernaturally predict your potential fate, would you believe it and use it as a cautionary procedure to change your future and save your own life? No. That's rather unfortunate. I know, isn't it? Would you consider yourself to be incredibly self-aware? Incredibly self-aware? No. If I told you that mirrors were a gateway to another realm, would you believe me? Yes. Can you feel something watching you right now? Yeah, my lizard. Can you hear the whispers yet? Okay. This is a tricky question, and I'm gonna spill some real tea on my personal life. So I'm gonna get really personal with my followers here. I have mild schizophrenia. Now, I do hear whispers. That's a legitimate thing. So when this person asks, "Can you hear the whispers yet?" Legitimately, yes, I can. Do you feel cold? Yes, I actually do feel cold. Do you feel uneasy? No, I'm not uneasy because I know why I hear the whispers and I know why I feel cold. Do you feel like something is coming? Nope. If something were coming, do you have a good idea of what it might be? No. Do you enjoy the taste of blood? Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. Would you rather bleed out than be set on fire? Interesting question here, Alice. Would I rather bleed out than be set on fire? Yes. Would you help your best friend cover up a murder they committed? Maybe. Yeah. Do you think about death often? Yeah, it's one of my quirks. Do you think you'd survive if you had to fight off a pack of wolves barehanded? No. Would you stay overnight in a haunted house by yourself if someone dared you to do it? Yes. If someone were trying to kill you, do you think you could take their life if you had to? Oh, yeah. It's me or them. If your mother turned into a zombie, do you think you'd have what it takes to put her down? Oh, yeah, she's not my mother anymore. She's a zombie. If there's a hell, do you think you're going there? Yeah. Well, because of my religion, I'm definitely going there. Have you ever attempted to contact spirits? Yes, I have. Have you ever had a sudden urge to jump in front of a car? No. That's no. Have you ever had a sudden urge to push someone in front of a car? No. If you were a witness to a murder and the killer threatened you if you told anyone, would you go to the police? No. Even if he didn't threaten me, I probably wouldn't go to the police. It's none of my business. Have you ever seen a ghost or anything supernatural that you couldn't explain? Yes. If you could come back as a ghost, would you choose to haunt someone and make their life hell? No. I mean, I would haunt someone, but I wouldn't make their life hell. If you could make a deal with the devil in exchange for your soul, would you take the opportunity to make the deal? Yes. If someone were hiding in your room right now, and I told you exactly where they were, would you go check? No. Are you concerned that someone might be hiding in your room currently? Where would they hide? There is no place to hide in my room. Do you ever worry that someone might be living in your house without your knowledge? Nope. Are you afraid of leaving your feet to hang off the edge of the bed as you sleep at night? Yeah, I actually am. I'm weird. Have your feet ever been pulled while you've been sleeping? No, it's never happened. Have you ever felt like you were falling only to suddenly awake from a sleep? Yeah, I think we've all done that. Do you realize that you might be incredibly fucked up? Yes. If you were crazy, you wouldn't know you were crazy. Do you understand? Yeah, I get it. If you could read people's minds and know exactly what everyone was thinking at all times, would you allow yourself that power? No, that would drive me insane. If you could rob a bank and get away with it, would you do it? Yes. If you could turn invisible, would you spy on people? Nah. Are you afraid of death? Nope. Does the thought that there might be nothing after our life bother you? No. Does the thought that there might be an afterlife bother you? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Are you afraid of being lied to by the ones you love? No. Do you think the ones around you would betray you? No. Do you have a hard time trusting people? No. Do you feel alone in a crowd? You just asked me this one. Do you feel like you understand others fairly well, but others have a difficult time understanding you? Yes. The game is going to get me arrested. I think that's what this game is meant to do. They're like, we're going to get all streamers arrested. Do you feel slightly more comfortable at this point? Well, I was never uncomfortable. But okay. Do you feel safe? Yes. Do you feel like you could be easily fooled by loved ones? No. Do you enjoy being dominated? Oh, now we're getting kinky. Yes. Do you enjoy dominating other people? No, not really. If you could live like royalty, would you? Yeah, of course I would. If you could travel anywhere in the world instantly and for free, but you may never return to that particular place again once you left, would you do it? Yes. Do you believe in time travel? No. Do you think that aliens could potentially be humans from the future, just traveling back in time for various reasons? Huh, I never thought of that before. Maybe. Would you choose to sleep inside a coffin? Yeah, sure, why not? If you had to chop off one of your hands or feet to escape from a killer, would you do it? Okay, this is an interesting one. Because I've watched movies where people have had to chop off their hands and feet to escape a killer, and I've often thought to myself, could I do that? It's not a matter of would I do it, it's could I do it. I honestly don't think I would. Does the sight of blood make you feel squeamish? No. If you knew a doll was haunted, would you buy it? Yes, I have. Would you consider yourself to be superstitious? Yes. Interesting. I'm only a little stitious. You're funny, Alice. I'm not even sorry. That reference was worth it. Does the thought of being put in a straitjacket make you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, a little bit. Would you ever walk through a graveyard just for fun? I have. Would you try human flesh to see what it tastes like? Yeah, this game is going to get me in trouble. Yeah, sure, why not? Do you believe in voodoo? I live in Louisiana, man. I sure do. If I told you there's a voodoo doll that looks just like you hanging in a tree somewhere near your house, would that make you feel uncomfortable? Nope. Do you get uncomfortable on Friday the 13th? Nope. Do you ever worry that you're being followed? Nope. Are you afraid of sharks? Nope. Humans are more dangerous than any other animal. Do you agree? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a dangerous person? Nope. Would you rather choose the death penalty or living the rest of your life in a cell? Again, this is not a yes or no question. I'm going to assume yes means the death penalty. If I told you that there were 7 secret messages hidden throughout the last 100 or so questions, would you believe me? Yes. Do you believe that you might be in danger from a supernatural force? No. Would you consider yourself to be mentally stable? Yeah, I think I'm mentally stable, considering. Would you trust your best friend to be alone with your lover? Yes. Would you trust yourself to be alone with your best friend's lover? Well, considering my best friend doesn't have a lover, yes. If you could leave this life behind and live one of your wildest dreams, never to return to this current time again, would you do it? Yes. Do you have a specific goal in life that you're determined to achieve? I do. Would you say that you sometimes lack motivation? Yeah. If someone attacked you, would you attack them back? I would, if I had to. But if I could flee, I would run away. But if I had to attack, I would. Are you sure that the life you're living is real and not just a figment of your imagination or some crazy in-depth dream? Yes. If you woke up right now and realized that everything you knew of this life was a dream, and your actual life and everyone in it was entirely different, would you be disappointed with that outcome? Maybe. It depends on what my actual life was. If you could win the lottery, but would only have 7 years to live, would you take the money? Yes. Now for the final and most important question. We're at the final question. I want you to really think about this one and answer honestly. Take your time. Don't answer too quickly. Really think about it. Are you happy? For the most part, yeah. This is all very interesting. I'm going to turn your results into the fear machine and let it decide whether or not it wants to reveal your potential fate. I will be taking my leave now, but it was nice getting to know you intimately. I will see you soon. Hopefully not too soon. I think we have enough information about you, whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly. I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, let me tell you what I see. I see water. So much water. You're underneath, looking up. How did you get here? What's going on? You're wondering, panicking. A figure stands above the surface, staring down at you. An unfamiliar face, shrouded in darkness. A face of evil. You rise to the surface of the water only to reveal something familiar. A face of a loved one, but not the soul you recognize. A sinister grin is barred from ear to ear. They're watching you, looking down upon you. There's movement in the water. Suddenly you're aware. Hands reach at your feet and begin to pull you under. You struggle and kick, trying to break free. You beg your loved one to help you, but they stand there, completely silent, grinning, watching. Your feet are being twisted, your ankles being snapped. You scream in agony as you hear the breaking of bone. Even though the density of the water, the cracking is loud. You're pulled under one final time. Air bubbles rise and rise and rise. And then, silence. There's still time to avoid this fate. There's still a way out. The next loved one that asks you to go somewhere near water, make sure they're not wearing jewelry. The entity is attached to the jewelry. Tell them to take it off so it doesn't get lost or damaged. Leave it elsewhere. The sinister being wants you to feel its fate, its deep, breathless, agonizing fate. Your secret world is submerged. Remember this word. It'll come in handy. So I drown? By an evil entity? Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of the session and make sure to let us know. We will be selecting some of you based on the answers to be included in a future project we are currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your contact. We'll also be putting the first 500 players who contact us into the credits of our next installment of the series. We appreciate you taking the time to let us know how you got on. Thank you very much for your support. We hope to see you in future installments. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it'll all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Blah, 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 blah. Feel free to check out their other titles, The Summoning, The Twins, The Test, and Naked News. The Test. I think I've played The Test, actually. So I lied about that one. I might have played The Test. So that was the Horrorscope. Basically just a bunch of questions. A bunch of personal questions. It was interesting. Apparently, I will have a lover. My girlfriend is going to wear jewelry that's possessed by an evil spirit, and she will drown me in a river or lake. So, that'll be fun. So let's play another game. Oh, wow, this sounds really retro. Well, this is interesting. Select your story. Elsa's Dream, a small prequel. Join Elsa in the night before as she prepares to go into a journey that she will change her life forever. Give this a go before the main game. Let's just play the main game. In May 1986, renowned author James Salazar and his family vanished in Chile. Authorities quickly dismissed the case as nobody could prove any crime or wrongdoing happened. They disappeared in Chile. Because of the political climate of the time, the locals thought the military dictatorship could be responsible for the disappearances, but no one knew for sure. In March 1992, a reporter named Elsa was sent to investigate the mansion where the family lived. I hope this was worth it. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so here's our map. Here's our items. I guess this is our life. The road is too small for a car, but it's such a long walk. Anything for a scoop, I guess. Finally, I can see the place. There's a shack over there. It's kind of hard to read. I thought it said shock at first. I hope I find someone. Okay. Go this way. Looks empty from what I can see. A diary. I'm sorry to whoever lives here, but I won't let any secrets go uncovered. It's a regular diary, but the last page looked really rushed. He was the gardener. After some events, he was forced to live here. It seems he saw something he shouldn't have seen and disappeared. I hope he's okay. A rope is always useful. I don't think they would mind if I take it. I hope the battery has some life. I forgot to bring mine. So I got a flashlight and some rope. And the bed is really dusty. Alright. Let's get out of there. Get back here. I need a rope if I want to descend into the well. I have a rope. Items. Items. Here we go. Rope. The rope is ready. Oh god, this smells really bad. I want to puke. But don't do that. I should really think this through. This key should open the gate. Anything else down here? Oh. It looks like he's been here for some time. Rest in peace. This is the last page of the diary. As a simple gardener, I did my job as I was told. I lived my life taking care of the plants I loved. Thanks for reading my last words. Take my advice and leave. Nothing good will come out of what's inside that house. But if you really want to know the truth, I took the key with me. It should be nearby. Goodbye. Rest in peace, sir. Alright, let's get out of here. The key fits. I don't know if I should continue. Well, too late now, man. We're here. Well, they didn't say that the lovers swam, just that I was swimming. What is this? A note. It reads, "You who dared to enter and make the same mistake I did, come to the library and learn how to survive. The library is the first room on the left." Are these all rooms? What a weird painting. It is weird. Do you wish to save? Oh, so this is going to be a long game. Maybe I shouldn't have started this game. No, let's not save. This paper in here looks like it was written by a child. It says MBH's soul. I'll leave it in there. Okay, yeah, leave it in there. Oh, what's happening? I got stabbed, it did. It's not even half done. What could it be? I was just asking the same question. Hey, are you okay? It doesn't feel like you understood me. It wants to kill me. I have to get out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you in the cage. Did that just happen? Sure it did. Looks like someone liked to perform in front of an audience. It even has a dog bed. A normal acoustic guitar, pretty common. What is this? It can't be. Well, I died. No. I'm not going to replay it. I am going to replay this game, but I'm not going to replay the game right now. I'm going to give this game its own episode, its own stream, because it's going to be a little longer than I thought. I thought it was a short little game, but apparently it is not. So I'm going to end it here, and then when I come back, we'll play the horror of Salazar's house in its own stream. So this was just a little sample of what's to come. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. This was a short stream, but that's okay. Come back next time when I play more spooky things. Y'all learned a lot about me today. Maybe a little too much. Probably too much. But I hope it was fun for y'all. It was fun for me. This music's jamming though, man. Okay, guys. Bye.